Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a 268. And you know what? Watch this. 268 is in the lowest place, or in the first place by the lowest win ratio. That's weird. I think this tank does not deserve to be there, and I think this tank is better than this. So today we are going to play some games with this vehicle, and we will try to make it work. We will figure out what this tank is all about. And I lately played with this tank, and you know what? I really want to put this out of the way, and I really want to highlight this. Fellas, even though this tank is not having the best gun accuracy on the paper, even though the tank has relatively slow shell velocity for a tank destroyer, oh boy it hits. This tank is absolutely amazing speaking about the gun accuracy overall. I truly want to highlight this. It truly is, fellas. So we will try to hit 90% of our shots whenever we are aiming or whenever we are snap shooting. Obviously, another highlight, extremely good gold ammunition, 395 millimeters of the penetration with a gold, absolutely amazing. And after that we have a very good high explosives, 90 millimeters of penetration, and you are able to spank enemies like there is no tomorrow. So first things first, we are going for a blind shot just like so. Unfortunately we are not hitting anyone, but it changes absolutely nothing, and we will keep going for a blind shots, fellas. That's what we are going to do. We have some time, and we want to make people happy. That's a direct hit for whoever was sitting in this typical position, which is always nice and always welcome. Let's go for a seconds. Although, to be completely honest with you, I think I thought he's going to learn his lesson, to be fair with you, but oh well, hashtag never lucky. It is not that easy to learn your mistakes, I would say. I think we lit him on fire or something. That's why he got slaughtered so heavily and in a way so easily in the same time. Moving on next, where enemies could sit. This is the question. Who is not spotted? Leopard 1, Fava and Foch B. Where the trash burn is sitting at? This is the question, fellas. Where the trash burn is? I kind of want to get a bit closer, and I want to prepare to spank the Leo if he is sitting somewhere around this area. So far, by the looks of it, this gentleman is definitely not here, because our 140 is taking... Actually, he could be here. He could be here, fellas. Let's try to go like so. Okay, very good. We can cross like this, and we should not take one for the team. And Leo is sitting in position where I thought he will be. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much for information. At this point, I kind of want to cross like this, even though trash burn could potentially be on the corner, but you know, I do not really want to... I do not want to be afraid of the demons who are living under the bed. I want to get involved if I have a chance to. Okay, now we are in position where we want to be, and we want to play here. For now, we are going to be alright, and I am very well aware of our gentlemen who are trying to make a bit of pressure like this. I am very well aware of them, fellas. Believe me. Okay, I believe we can get more involved like this. At this point, we will try to craft a nice angle for a gentleman who might return for a base defense, if that makes sense, or who will try to eliminate this this pattern. Yep, we have a nice angle. Now pay attention at this shot. This shot is 550 meters, and we are hitting him like there is no tomorrow. Skill, you did not penetrate him. Doesn't matter. I hit where I was aiming to, right? Yes, Skill, you hit where you was aiming to. Here you go. That's the most important thing, right? Kaboom! Another one. Beautiful shot to that crane. At this point, we are just simply waiting until enemies will peek once again, because they will. It is a matter of the time whenever they will say, yep, it's about the time to do so. Oh, here you go, IS-7 trying to cross like this. Quite bad shot by me, not gonna lie, fellas. And I cannot complain about this whatsoever. That was just simply bad, poopy shot by me. Okay, moving on next. Kranwagen is peeking once again. Unfortunately, we are missing the shot to the Kranwagen, and now we have the Leopard on our ass, and we have the Foch who is going in front like crazy mother trucker. So I think this could be a game over for us, honestly. Nothing what I can change about this. Oh, we survived. Whew, that was close. Okay, how about the Leo peeking like this? What is the chance Mr. Leo will say, ooh, who is living on the corner? This is the question, fellas. I'm not feeling super happy about this. I'm not feeling too hot about this, but we have what we have and we need to live with what we have as well. Meanwhile, he might try to peek in a moment, and I need to be prepared for this. I see this guy peeking here as well, fellas. I'm paying a humongous attention, and he is trying to get a decent angle for us, and he is spanking us like there is no tomorrow. All good. I'm accepting that, and I am feeling great. I think I was a bit involved too early. What can I do about this? Absolutely nothing. I can take the L and I can wait until this game will be over. Let's see, did we manage to fix win ratio on this vehicle, or we drag it a bit lower than before? Let's see. The ending of this game, fellas. I have a feeling this Jeff will go into the water. I have a feeling this Jeff will go into the water, fellas. I have a feeling, and we are waiting until this will end, and I honestly think he is dreaming about swimming. Look at this, no! I definitely thought when he arrived to this position, fellas, I thought he's going to crash, he's going to drown, he's going to bait people to go on him or something, but yeah. Looks like this Jeff has manure, so kudos to the Pentatics, if I'm not mistaken. He did not drown it. This is rare nowadays, fellas. This is rare. Usually, whenever you are seeing the Jeff, hasta la vista, baby, into the water, and you never see him again. Anyways, looking into the score, unfortunately, we are dragging win ratio of this vehicle even more. Nothing what we can change about this. Other than that, I am feeling quite happy with the score. We have 3.7 thousand damage, which is bringing us to the second place by the damage. By the experience, we are in the 6th place, which is completely fine. We broke even as well, which is good. Other than that, we have the Pirosami assisting damage, Aka 666, which is nice. That's what we can say. Okay, let's go for round number 2. And for 268, we have a dream matchmaking. Aka, we are going to bully the tier 8 vehicles, but we have kind of meh map. Okay. What am I going to do? I'm going to be aggressive in this game just because we are playing against the lower tiers, and this vehicle has a relatively trollish armor. It is not that easy to penetrate this tank. Obviously, you have a cupola over there, but once again, it is not so easy to deal with this vehicle as you might think it is. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this position here, and hopefully from here we can spank enemies left, right, and center. There is plenty of the tank destroyers in the enemy team, so what we can predict every single bush will be taken over there as well, right? That's what we can predict. Meanwhile, Wafflecock, obviously tank destroyer in the back, not a big surprise, is it? Meanwhile, Panther 2 over there doesn't really change anything, and we are crossing. And oh boy, they loved the bloody fox in the barn of the chickens. Oi, unlucky for enemy team, I would say. Okay, so first things first, what we are going to do, we are going to spank this T-44 since he is asking for it. How are you doing? Bam. Minus 800, and we are going to repeat this until enemy team will get on the ground and start wiggling their tail, fellas. That's what we are going to do. Speaking of the doing things, there is a Wafflecock over there. There is a big chance this gentleman will try to escape like this, so we are patiently waiting for him, and I think I am going for a blind shot. I'm not going for a blind shot. I decided not to. Okay, that's fine. Let's wait for it. Once again, fellas, we have all time in the world of tanks. We do not need to rush. We do not need to panic. All we need to do, we need to wait patiently until someone will make a mistake. And oh boy, mistake they are going to make. How are you doing? Kaboom. Beautiful shot, 780 in the face. Once again, on the paper, this vehicle might not look that great, speaking about the accuracy and other things, but this tank hits. This tank hits very, very hard. And once again, I cannot stress this enough. Paper is not everything, especially in the world of tanks, fellas. Paper is not everything. Believe in this old baboon. Let's see. Will we be able to see Jack Tiger over there, or do we want to make pressure already? 1-1. Oh, how are you doing? AFK. Practice shooting. Nice. Beautiful. Lucky 777 in the face. Nothing what he can change about this. Obviously, he's AFK. Maybe he needs to take a caco or something. So we will use this situation to miss the shot, because I just said the good things about the gun, and gun is saying, what you said to me? You said I am good? I will show you how good I am. I will show you how good I am. This tank gun is shit. You see? That's what I'm saying. Fellas, never get this vehicle. This tank has an extremely bad gun, and whee! And it is not worth it. Obviously, I am being sarcastic right there, and I believe this is understandable. Now, looking into the score and looking into this map and looking into all of this situation, 3 minutes into the game, we are winning the game by casual 10 tanks. Well, I don't really think it is something what we could fix, to be completely honest with you. And if you are having the games like this, right? If you are having the games when enemies have no team whatsoever, you can cry as much as you want. This is the score which you are going to get, especially with the tank destroyers. Luckily for us, we decided to be a bit aggressive, because if not our aggression, this game would be even shittier, I would say, than this. And by any means, by any shapes, this is not a great performance. There is nothing to be proud of, but we have as much as we have. And this is World of Tanks in 2022. There is nothing shameful about this. Even good players can finish the game like this, right? There is nothing shameful about that, fellas. And I truly want to highlight this. Moving on, next we are shooting this gentleman, since he has more hit points for obvious reasons. And here we go. That's what we have. This is our performance. 3000 damage. 150 assisting damage. Do I feel great with this? To be completely honest with you, I am feeling pretty okay with that. By the way, 15-1, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Can we take a second to applause for this balance in a way? Yes! If you are playing World of Tanks lately, I'm pretty sure you are having the same situation as I do right here. Now, fellas, overall, speaking about the ratings of this vehicle, I rated armor as average, beginner friendliness as average for a tank destroyers, gun handling I rated 4 out of 5, which is good in my humble opinion. Speed, mobility is quite nice as well. It is relatively... Speaking about the flexibility, it is average, right? Marking difficulty, it's easier than average, and gold dependency, you do not really need that many gold shells, right? This is how I rated this vehicle, and we have updated ratings already. Now, looking into this, we are third by the damage. We are somewhere in the bottom by the experience, which is quite funny thing, and we made a bit of the profits as well. That's nice. Let's go for round number 3. And we are back, and the game is making jokes of us. The reason why am I saying so, because we are spawned low with light tanks and medium tanks instead of spawned up with the tank destroyers. That's quite shame, because in this game we would get so much more use by sniping from this area over there. That's what I think. So yeah. That's what I think, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, it is how it is. We are not going to change that. We just need to live with what we have, and we do not have much in this game. So, what is our goal? What is our dream? And what is our overall goal. Speaking about this game, we are going to take the position from where we're supposed to be in the first minute of the game, right? Instead of moving from here, to be fair with you, we're supposed to be spawned here and we would be already in position. But once again, nothing to change, nothing to complain about. It is how it is, and that's what we have. Now, looking how enemies are playing this game, this is quite an interesting one. I'm not going to lie for you fellas, this is looking like an interesting game. Enemies decide not to make pressure from the very first moment, and I appreciate them. And the main reason why I appreciate them, because now we can spank them like there is no tomorrow, and we can actually punish them. First shot unfortunately did not went where we were aiming to, which is quite sad thing, but oh well, what can you do about this? And now we have a T57 minus 830 in the face. Beautiful, and this guy is regretting his life choices, what he made here. Once again, it happens for the best of us. Mistakes were made, and there is nothing, I repeat, nothing what he can change about this. At this point, I really want to see the Sterva making silly goose mistakes. This is a silly goose mistake, and he is dead. Beautiful. By the way, 268 version 5 is also very nice tank. Speaking about the gun handling, it can actually work very well. Now, looking into all of this, even though we are spotted, we are angling our armor up, and what that basically means, it's not so simple to penetrate us, right? This is very important thing to say. And this tank has a very decent armor for a tank destroyer. You see this shape? This is a V shape, and whenever you are putting the V shape up, it's becoming, instead of being like this, it's becoming like this. Slope is changing and armor is significantly increasing, which is always nice and always welcome. Now, what we are thinking about in this kind of situation, we are dreaming, I repeat, we are dreaming about enemies trying to be a bit more aggressive over there. This Fava, do we have an angle for this Fava? No, I do not really think so, at least not yet. At least not yet. I do not want to be too aggressive. The main reason being is because it is not worth it to be aggressive yet, fellas. We know enemies will try to make a bit of pressure like this. Actually, you know what? Looking into the score, there is nothing to wait. Either we are moving in front, or either this game is over. Remember the previous game 15-1? Yeah. We have the same situation over there, but in this situation, it is, instead of being 15-1, is going to be 15-5. Okay, fair enough. Nothing what we can change about this, and nothing what we could do differently. I think our play was relatively alright considering what kind of games we had, and all in all, I am happy with our performance. Once again, I truly want to highlight this. I do not think this tank deserves the shithole where this vehicle is sitting at currently. And I truly want to believe in this, and I truly believe in this. I think this tank is worth so much more than to be in the bottom of the tier 10 tank destroyer list. I think this tank should pack at least half as much win ratio. Instead of 46 to be in the 50s or something, right? At least that's how I would rate this vehicle, and that's what I think about this tank itself. Anyways, let's teleport into the scoreboard, because there is a big chance we are not going to get extra shots, so let's do that. And we are back, and to be fair with you, I was correct, no extra shot for us. Only 2000 damage and 200 assisting damage. We are somewhere in the bottom over there. Once again, we can complain about the many things in this kind of situation, starting from the spawn, ending with how strong our team was, but this is the reality, and this is how World of Tanks are looking like nowadays. You will have the games like this, and you cannot change absolutely anything about that. So yeah, shame. Although by the the damage, we are in the 6th place, so at least that's something, right? And we made some profits. Now, speaking about our performance, we went for a 3000 damage and 300 assisting damage, which is not great, don't get me wrong, it is not great. My average performance with a tank is way better than this 3.7 thousand damage and 800 assisting damage. But keep this in mind, fellas. If I am making videos like this, right, if I am showing 3 games in a row, it can go both ways. It can go to the sky, 5,000-6,000 combined sessions, and it can go low as this. Other than that, I truly want to highlight this, fellas. This tank does not deserve the place where it is. I think it is definitely better tank than to get 46% win ratio on. But that's what we have, and this is how our session is looking like. Anyways, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were very well entertained. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Obviously, big fat thumbs up for every single of you who tuned in. And obviously for our lovely patrons, for people who are clicking join button. Speaking about the YouTube, thank you, I appreciate you. And obviously for people who are using the index page and buying bananas, they are tipping us, and obviously we are spending everything to improve the index, and we are working as hard as we physically and possibly can. So thank you for that, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.